Just up Springfield.
Chuck, go straight. You're gonna have to go to the left. Yeah. You're gonna have to go 9 blocks past Madison. 15 shots. They just let off 15 shots. We heard it while we're getting back in the car at the last stop. Officer involved.
I heard 8. But
Officer involved?
That was I was talking about the officer involved accident.
No, that was an officer involved shooting. I didn't hear.
Okay, turn left.
Yeah, make a left.
On Pulaski.
And so Springfield's the street we were on. So we're just gonna have to go to, what did you say, 20?
Turn left on Pulaski, and then we're gonna go down and turn on Arthington.
Yeah.
Which way
Where they coming behind us?
Shots fired. They let off 15 shots in quick succession. They got an AK.
So we might be able to follow him.
Yep, I saw that jump. I'm sorry.
Arthington, the street's pronounced A-R-T-H. What is in English?
Passing cars, wrong side of the street, no fucking emergency lights.
Oh, 15 rounds, dude. It came up in quick succession. We were just at an accident, and while we were walking back into the car, you were.
It was not this fucking far away.
No.
Well, maybe they took off.
I can see it to the left. Yeah.
Yeah, it's right here.
Yeah, they got it blocked off to the left.
Oh, they were not happy at us
I
at the
just
last.
fucking pulled over a car right here that just came out of that street. Right there, boom. They're gonna be pulling over everybody random that's fucking down here.
Yeah.
probably right.
Oh, you better believe it.
Let's go, people, hit that damn like button. The hell you waiting
Dude,
for?
we're running towards 15 shots fired, and you can't give us a like.
Until we park here, maybe.
Somebody's out there with a Mac 11, just spraying and praying. Polk Independence, Chuck.
Hurry up. How far away are
No,
we?
that's not far at all.
We need to park somewhere.
But no, we can't walk there.
You can't?
No.
Back where we was?
0.2 miles.
0.2 miles.
That's walking, point 2. Walking
It's
distance,
a
how long?
5-minute walk.
Let's go. We're parking here.
Oh,
Cops are all here, so let's go.
I'd rather see the fucking dead body.
That's where we're going.
You gotta let us out here. Okay, here we go.
Okay, guys, we're walking through the hood. 15 shots fired. We're on the west side of Chicago.
These niggas driving off, bro.
Doesn't matter, there's a body. That's where we're going.
So we're walking to Polk and Independence. Oh, man. Yeah, Joe, we're going to walk down someone's dope spot with all these cameras. It's not going to be a good thing. We're walking down the dope spot with all the cameras. Shots are going to be fired on us. So this guy looks like he's manning this post.
Could be a perimeter.
Where's Polk at, Joe? I know Independence is that way. I don't have no idea which way Polk is. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, Independence might be right up there. What happened, Joe? Polk and Independence. Independence is up there. These might be where the original shots were fired. There's two narc officers. They're looking for shell casings over there. It was a quick, rapid succession. They said 15 over the radio. I heard about 8 or 9. Right when we were leaving the other scene, there was an officer-involved accident with another car. And when we were leaving the scene, we heard the shots let off. And it ended up being about maybe 10 blocks from where we were at. I heard about 8 or 9. They said 15. But it would sound like it was from an automatic. Yeah. So now so Chuck, were that next main street I think is Independence.
Huh?
That next main street is Independence. I just don't know I don't know if that's which way Polk is from there. Remember what street we're on? What street is this? Arlington?
It's going to where we're going.
This is Arlington? Remember? Well, you got Chuck, your car's there, so you have to remember. I think Arlington. We're gonna walk down the wrong dope block, and they're gonna be like, "Where the fuck did these white boys come with the camera?" Oh, they're pulling everybody over. I mean, it only takes a second to shoot. Oh, Chuck, they're all on the next block.
Let's see where it's coming.
I think they're saturating the area because obviously whoever shot didn't stick around to wait to see what they hit.
Well, let's see where this goes. 'Cause that's where we're going.
This is Independence right here. I don't know which way Polk is. Polk might be right there. This might be Polk right here. That's Independence.
Let's see where this fire truck goes, because they're going where the body is. They're coming this way.
Which way's Polk, Denise? I think Polk. Yeah,
go.
go down here.
Let's go. One of the blue lights down here?
They're all
Yeah.
right here, a bunch of them. Just look. And it just killed it right there. It was probably out there on that corner.
You guys hit that like button. We're in the middle of Chicago, the west side, running towards 15 shots fired. If you don't like this, then you're not gonna like anything I put up. Can't get more real than this. You got the supreme team of Chuck Bronson, Joe Cool, and Disorderly Product News.
You might not want to see what you're about to see people.
Oh, they might yank my channel for this. Be careful though, Chuck, too, if there's family members around and stuff.
Fire truck turned around. Stopped right here.
So I think I heard them over the thing. They said Shot Spotter. There's a system in Chicago next to the cameras called Shot Spotter, which actually picks up the sound of gunfire and then puts the camera exactly on where it's coming from and then follows.
We got whoever they're looking for.
They're saturating the area and they're looking for. Well, look at this sign. Look at this sign. Where's So this right here is Independence. I don't know which way Polk is though. They're just obviously whoever shot didn't stick around.
Well, obviously. But they pulled
Let's-
somebody over right down here.
I just need to know which way Polk is. Hey, can you guys tell me? It's something in the chat. Can you look up? Can you see is Polk north or south from Arlington?
Cars pulled up over here.
Oh, we're going this way. Well, I mean, there's a whole bunch of cops driving by. They're saturating the area. They're looking for whoever shot the gun, right? There's a cop right there. So there's not a point in following the cops. The cops are looking for the people who shot. Which way's?
Right here.
Is Polk here, man? Which Polk?
This Pope right here.
This is Pope
This
here.
block.
This-
This block right here is Pope.
What?
Dude that was running, they were shooting. Dude. They shot from over. They shot from over there. He was standing. He was running. The shots hit him because he was like but he kept running. He ran down Pope. This Pope right here.
He made a left and ran that way.
Huh?
He went down that way.
He came from across like the lot.
Okay. Hey, and the people that were shooting at him were in a car?
They're not gonna, you know what? You guys be safe. I get it. Yeah, just be safe.
So what she?
They're not gonna see us shooting.
I mean, yeah, she started talking to us.
No, absolutely. And
Hey,
imagine
Chuck, let's
what
walk down Polk.
This is Pope right here.
I got a news channel. I'm a news. You can look at Disorderly Product News. Chuck, where are they going, dude? Look at Disorderly Product News on YouTube. Come on, Denise. So what she's saying is the guy came across, got hit a couple times, kept on running, and made a left down here. This is Polk right here. We heard on the radio that there was a man down on Polk. So this is Polk right here. Yeah. They said he. But I mean, listen. Normally I don't interview citizens, but she went out of her way to talk to us.
No, I know, I get that. But when you said, was it the car that was shooting?
Well, I asked was it in a car or not in a car, but yes, I understand. Yeah, she doesn't want to say anything.
I'm surprised at all the white shirts that are here. They got a bunch of them out tonight.
Yeah, well, yeah, I think it's because the other one was an officer involved accident. You know what I'm saying?
Sure. For
liability reasons, and if someone is hurt. And if you remember on the scanner, they were saying, "Pull back, pull back."
Oh, no. He said they absolutely. The dispatcher said.
Go. I think they're down. You want to walk this block?
Yeah, we'll go.
Because they're down there, and the car's down there. I'll just walk this way.
way.
So yeah, I mean, in that call, the dispatcher was very frantic. She's like, slow it down.
Right.
And that was before the accident, and they were saying that the guy was going down the one way, and you really don't know what the story is because then you talk to.
Oh, look at the size of that rat.
That's a cat. No.
It's a raccoon.
Was it?
Yeah.
You talk to the neighbors and the people in the community, and they're saying that, oh no, it was just a regular accident, and the guy wasn't running from the police. And he got out and said, "Why'd you guys hit my car?" But then when you listen to the scanner, he was driving down one ways. He went right there.
Oh, they're mean.
They're not coming after us.
No. But if they feel threatened, they're liable up. They'll be scared.
Well, watch us get locked up watch us get detained for the shooting. They weren't white, trust me. It's not us.
It wasn't two white people walking down the street.
Was it a white guy and a white girl?
Yeah, that's right. We're gonna get arrested.
We would have easily been picked out. It's hard not to blend in.
Wow.
So there you go, guys. We were leaving. The other scene was the officer involved accident, and we're getting in the car, and we heard a rapid succession of gunfire. I heard about 8 or 9. They said over the radio, 14 or 16.
They said 15, and
15.
It was wild. It was wild because I heard, like you said, I heard about 8 or 9. I thought.
Yeah, and the lady back there said she watched it, and it was a running gunfight where the guy was running down Independence, and he was getting shot at. And she said he got hit.
Yeah, she did.
Now, unless he thought he got hit, because I didn't see any blood or.
No, but if he was in the grass, you wouldn't have, darling.
Well, I wonder where but you would think he would have to stop at some point, right? Unless he went in the park. So if you look up there, that's what the shot spotter is. Let's go. I'm gonna go over here and show them the shot spotter.
Here's another white
Yeah. Here didn't have his seatbelt on either. So this is the shot spotter, guys. This is so that's the camera right there, and that black box is called a shot spotter. So what it does is it picks up the sound of gunfire, and then it takes the camera exactly to where the gunfire is coming from, and it starts following that car or that individual. It's a new technology Chicago's put up. It's called a shot spotter. So it takes sound and GPS coordinates and links it with the cameras, and every patrol car has access to it. So as soon as the shots go off, that camera goes on and shows the officers, where it shows the officer a picture of where the system believes the shots were coming from and who was shooting.
Waste of money.
Waste of money, Denise Lynn says.
Waste of money. They showed, I think it was a Tribune that showed how much money, here they are, how much money is spent with them and how much they're except that they're listening to us all the time. All right, guys, jumping off.
I'm gonna stay live, guys. So yeah, she said. I mean, she said the guy got hit on Independence and ran right up down Polk. We didn't see any blood or anything.
We thought we were gonna get it. We thought we were gonna get detained there for a minute.
They pulled up on us and looked at us.
Look at his and the phone at him. They're like, oh, going.
Right?
It's them again.
Or one of y'all started limping like you've been shot.
That's what I should have done, Joe. We should have
It's the ultimate social experiment,
There we
right?
go.
Did find the guy laying down in the corner.
I should have just started running from Denise and said no and limping.
Not again.
Yeah, we would definitely be in trouble.
Yeah.
That's the last straw.
Get tackled first.
We're literally going to shooting scenes and just fucking.
Do you want to try the domestic?
How far was that one?
So I
ran into 740 Sullivan.
Just ran somewhere.
I don't know, no Sullivan. So I think it's about 80% of homicides don't get solved because when somebody shoots a gun, they don't usually stick around.
And apparently you get shot, you don't have to stick around either.
Mm-hmm.
Well, unless you're wearing that magic costume and some badge.
Hey, we recorded a car right here.
Y'all fooling. Hey DPN, when are you taking to the Demon Slayer DMV?
Alright guys, can you jump off here?
I'm not sure.
50 wings for $35.
He called me at 4:30 in the morning the other day.
Own that
I gotta get up with him. But that's not for the camera. He's like that 24/7. Like I said, he called me at 4:30 in the morning. I mean, obviously didn't answer my phone, but and he called me the other day and he left a voicemail and told me I need to be over by his house in an hour so I can fix his phone. And he doesn't say it like demandingly. He just says it like expectingly. He really is a really super nice guy.
He was gonna pull a bitch. Yeah, he was gonna pull a bitch. Decided not to.
No, but it's the camera guy.
Yeah, it's them again. Hell
What
no.
did they say, Chuck, when we got him with the seatbelts?
It's those guys or something.
Okay.
He goes, I didn't know it was those guys. The sergeant,
To the right, to the right.
the
to the
sergeant
right,
was
to the
like,
right.
why would you even why would you engage in a conversation with them?
Right?
Let alone invite him up to the window of your car.
Don't let him talk.
You should just run up to him with no seatbelts on and
Wait a minute.
tell him to come over to your car.
Wasn't this right when the
Traffic stop. No, that's behind us.
I mean, this is Independence, and so it's the general
Yeah,
area.
I'm trying to.
This is the general area. So, I mean, they saturate the area with cops and pull over people for
Well, they
minor
did say
traffic
that somebody-
infractions.
well, she did say somebody was hit, and they said somebody was lying down, but I didn't see any.
Corner.
Did any of y'all see anybody lying in the street?
Nowhere.
She said he was hitting kept running.
Decals are $35. No, decals are $5. 3 for $5. 3 for $5.
There was
The
nobody.
chicken was 35.
Yeah, not my decals. 30 pieces of chicken. 50 pieces of chicken.
50 was $39.99, right?
This is the traffic stop.
I did want to, but now it looks like they're already sitting back in the car. Yeah, they just really.
It looked like
No, the decals are 3 for $5.
a girl or two alone. So
If
they're
you
not
go
gonna have
to
too
any of
much
my
it.
any of the videos on my channel, if you go to the Demand Your Flag videos, just go put hashtag Demand Your Flag, all one word, and then DPN, and it'll be in the description. Or you could look, they'll put the link up there, but it's not a clickable link, but it's in the description of most of my videos.
Yeah, Chuck's live. Disorderly is live right now. So, check in
That's a
the
good deal on the chicken wings, yeah.
You live too, Denise?
I was. I'm just jumping off right
Ah,
now.
okay, I was gonna jump on.
Yeah, jumping off.
What's going on, Aldo? My man Aldo.
Where we are, that's all.
If that one went straight, there was another one behind him.
Hi, Badger B.
Excuse me.
Shell G, we got a cop behind us now.
Hit that like button, guys. Hit that like button. The nerve of them not be wearing their seatbelts and not be following us.
Oh yeah, I know. I don't get mine on either. Damn it.
This up here right close behind us. I'm gonna punch it in the first gas station real quick. Everybody jump out with your cameras. How are ya? Big Huntress. Charles Riley. It is 1:30 in the morning.
1:30 in the morning. We're at 1:30 in the morning on the west side of Chicago.
30 a.m. Central Time. on the west side of Chicago.
Here we go again. There's the McDonald's. They caught the Jeep or the Porsche Cayenne in the El Chapo case. Came to pick up 10 keys, and we got 10 cops instead. Took his Porsche Cayenne SUV and drove it over the sidewalk. Didn't get too far.
You guys hear that? Black guy in a black hoodie. Oh, heaven forbid. We know what's going on.
There's a bunch of blue lights back over here.
Dude, right next to Douglas Park.
Joe, they're saying you're too quiet, darling. I don't believe it's a real joke.
No, you heard the laugh. Now you know it is.
He's still awake.
Yeah, poor Joe's been up for days straight, though.
I know, this is 3 or 4.
It was 3 earlier, darling, so now it's
Okay,
4.
so it was probably about 4.
Now it's 4, right?
Get the fuck back in the car.
You ready? I know.
What's going on, guys? Amity Graves. What's going on, SA? What is? Let's do a nationwide demand your flag movement. Yeah, I've been doing that for a while. Me and Chuck, I gotta still go up to. I'm gonna go up to Indiana, and Chuck knows a place where they make the man. Well, I don't want to give too much away.
As soon as they saw you turn.
It's on the right too.
As soon as they saw you, Chuck.
But anybody that does demand your flag audit and sends it to me, I'll post it. What's up, extortion everywhere?
Brooke, Teresa,
Thank you, Daniel.
Carol.
What's up, Frank Maka? Kentucky.
Was that more shots?
It's 1:30, but it's really 12:30, but it's 1:30. It's confusing.
What do you mean?
Because the clocks just went ahead yesterday, remember?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot all about that.
So it really normally
Oh, hell.
things like
Thanks for you guys telling me. I wouldn't have known.
What's this cop doing? Just blocking the road?
Just blocking the road.
He needs to talk to Joe Cool about that situation.
Definitely. Oh, he's turning around, guys.
He's staring hard.
Yeah.
Come and get it!
Come on, motherfucker.
This is gonna. If
You know they will regret it real quick if they
Come on,
pull me over.
motherfucker. I guarantee
you
you.
guys, we all got to jump out and start recording if that's what's gonna happen.
Come on. I'll take your pension and I'll donate it
We'll
to the
just
Little
all
Sisters of
right-
the
all roll
Blind.
down our windows, all 4 of us, and have a camera out at each
If
window.
they pull us over, we just all jump out fucking fast as fuck.
No, no, Chuck. That's a terrible idea, Chuck. Chuck, I don't like that idea at all. I feel like we're all gonna get shot if we do that. It's not funny if we end up.
But others will. Right? Aren't we doing this for others?
Yeah, I
Anyway?
guess. If my death entertains you, then.
Oh, he's still behind us. So,
Oh, is that him?
right? Is that still him? Yeah, he's running you.
Come on, motherfucker.
Still says the right way.
Come on, we want to make you a star.
If somebody look at him, did you guys see that?
You're right.
Just let him in here because the other one stopped.
I want to see.
I'm gonna put it on while they watching.
Yeah, they're not going to bother us. See, if we acted like we didn't want them to stop us, then they'd bother us.
I know, right? If we were afraid,
That's right.
we'd be like, oh my God.
Man, they're all over. That's the only cars I'm seeing are cop cars.
Yeah, that's why it sucks selling dope in the middle of the night at 3
No
o'clock. in the
shit.
morning. I mean, only
How are we going to get rid of those 10 bricks, Chuck?
Dope boy problems.
Right?
Dope boy
Sound for the
problems.
cops, right down.
That's right. They'll break it. Yeah, they'll get rid of it for us.
They like pulling people over right here.
Yeah, that's true.
Never done it.
Stops right here. Sorry, people didn't know I was still looking at my visor.
He's eating. He or she's eating.
Oh, it was a he, but who knows? They probably switched off.
He's stuffing his face. He doesn't care about us.
No
He-
way.
I'm more concerned about whatever hash browns or whatever he's got. Oh, he's not even. Come on. Oh,
I'm not even gonna
Chuck
pretend, dude.
Chuck tried the old trick. He went into Dunkin' Donuts and
He's trying to avoid him.
he come on. Chuck tried to trick him.
Does anybody want Dunkin' Donuts?
It looks like it's closed. The Dunkin' Donuts
Oh,
is
I don't even
closed. I
have-
would have used your
Ryan
restroom if you
inside
were open.
washing dishes.
I did see somebody standing in there.
I'd buy for you guys, but I don't have my wallet.
I'll have. What do you want there?
I hate
Tammy Flo, you guys. Yeah, Joe's a little sleepy tonight.
Nelly? Nelly? Oh, okay.
Yeah, sí.
Well, they're gonna spit whatever you order. They're spitting.
Bacon, sausage. Yep, long dong.
Do the chicken.
Long dong? Is that what he said? Long dong?
You should have put the chicken. You should have put the chicken. The long dong.
Oh no. Long dong to go, please.
Where are you going after work there, Habib?
Long dong. Long dong.
Eldo Pena, thank you, my man. God bless DPN. Demand your flag, Eldo. Thank you. All those cameras on the rear view gotta. Hey, what are you telling the people they're breaking beans?
I think somebody's calling them ahead of time and letting them know where we are.
My man Joe Kaiser. Joe Kaiser's in the building.
Long dong.
Oh, we're in Little Village.
Watch out for the long dong team.
We're in Little Village. Little Village, the epicenter of the Mexican life here in Chicago, Illinois. They don't play football, they don't play basketball, they gangbang for fun.
Chocolate long dong.
Chocolate long dong.
What did he say? Long dong. Long dong.
Anybody who watches my channel enough knows this is the one where they had the rocking horse on the
Long. Long. Long.
one in which I went in the. You said
I would have really been curious
said
to see what they would have handed you.
you asked him what kind of he asked what kind of donut.
Tom Zebra. I ain't seen him tonight.
You said bacon. You said bacon donut.
Has he been in yours, Denise?
What's that?
Has Tom been in your live?
I haven't checked out the stream.
Got a cop in front of us, so I can tell his tail light somewhere.
He watches your stuff, Chuck.
I know. I just wonder I decided already. Figured he'd at least be watching you.
What's up, Joe Kaiser? Joe Kaiser.
Okay.
Did you guys see Joe Kaiser on Live PD? Is it
I
was
heard, but I never
watched
I didn't see it.
it was the most bullshit. Like literally it's just BS, dude. And he didn't go actually into the park. He was on his way for entering the park after dark, but he never actually went in the park.
Really?
It was ridiculous.
Surprise, surprise.
And he lost court.
You guys think turn around?
Damn.
I would say so,
area.
but-
Fuck what we just said.
Yeah, yanking. Yeah, where we were was probably.
This is like a dead industrial area. Look at business is booming in Chicago.
Apparently, right? All the fucking cranes and people out here working.
Cop almost
Yeah.
fell down a manhole cover.
I made that call. They be there in about 3 days.
Literally, there's 4 corners of just football fields of open space. Chicago's in the middle of the United States, obviously. You would think there would be some businesses that could, you know. There used to be a big Fannie Mae's factory. Wasn't Fannie Mae, Joe, over there in Cicero Lake?
Yeah.
Yep, anyway.
Fannie Mae. There's a lot of candy factories in Chicago. Fannie Mae and Ferrara Pan. And then there's the Hershey's factory by me. But a lot of the stuff's made overseas now.
Yeah.
Alright, Chuck, now you gotta roll soft. Gas station, that's what we do. We on the road.
They got enough on gas stations, man. There's no coffee here.
Park. You did want to enter the park, so but you didn't.
Speedway, not raceway.
So, I mean, you could have got a phone call at the last second. You can't. If this isn't a Tom Cruise movie, you can't charge people for future crimes. Even though you had the intent to do it, you still hadn't physically done it. Like, because you could have got a phone call. You could have got a phone call, Joe, and that would have turned you around from going to the park. If the cop wanted to write the ticket, he should have waited for you going to the park.
He's a clocking in.
But you guys can watch it yourself. It's on Live PD. It's something like Cocky Cop Talks to Cocky Citizen, they titled it.
So if he's doing speeding after us too.
Yep. Be ready, boys and girls.
Kept it moving.
Nope, he was warned too. You know what? Get arrested.
So,
Is that what you're wondering too?
So what happened was
Us ladies have to think
there was an officer involved accident. So at the officer involved accident, they had about 4 white shirts, 5. There was literally there was literally like 20 police officers there and 5 white shirts. And me and Chuck were standing on the side, right? And the cop pulls up and he says something to me, and I heard what he said. He said, "Get on the street." And I was like a little bit off the curb. He's like, "Get out of the street, get on the curb." And I said, "Hey, what did you say?" And I went to the car. And of course, neither one of them had their seatbelt on. And per CPD policies and procedures, that's a 1-day suspension. So I had them identify, and this sergeant pulled up next to him, and he looked at the 2 officers in the car, and he's like, "Why would you do that? Why would you ask them to come to your car? Out of all people, why would you do that?" Yeah, no one cleaned the street. There was literally debris everywhere. And then when we were getting back in the car, that's when we heard the 14 shots.
Partner found several casings at 901 Independence intersection.
901 South Independence.
For a little while, because the anonymous people say somebody definitely took a couple shots. Hospitals, so far not.
Oh shit! I'm in the car by myself. What do I do, guys? No, they found the casings at 90. They found the kit. So what happened was, there was a lady that lived right on Independence, and she had her window wide open. She said there was a guy running by, and they were shooting at him, and she heard him say, "Oh, oh!" So he definitely got shot. She said. Now they said that they found the casings at 901 Independence, but nobody still checked into the hospital, and there was no blood leading down the street that he ran down, because I took the exact same path that he supposedly ran down. I didn't see any blood. I didn't see any bodies. Come on, guys, let's go get those shells. But she was.
Hey, are you in Independence or Springfield?
She's in Independence. This guy don't know what he's going
We're
on.
on the east side of Independence, pretty much right where Arlington comes out. We're calling it 901.
She also asked if I had a permit for my camera. I asked which one and where do I get it. He said it's not his responsibility to keep track of, but he knows I need one. Oh, that's there. Hey, Chuck. Yeah, that's ridiculous. So they found the shell casings at 901 Springfield. They're right where we were at. Yeah. Springfield and Arlington, but nobody's shown up to the hospital yet on the shell casings. And then you have a witness that said he got caught. All right.
32. 1062. Hold us on a traffic stop 3042 Central Park. Central Park that far.
Did I? How did I spell shots? Did I spell it shoots? It'll be all right. Dang it, what the heck? How do I get this thing down? How do I make these gates go away?
Pass me up. Don't forget my Really?
Chuck, how do I get this thing off? Look at this. How would I get it? Like this is still asking.
Again.
They found
10 they are, though.
I made a Metro Cop cry in the stand, and the judge called the mercy rule.
Imagine that, right?
She had been on the job 8 months, yet she couldn't articulate the distance you had to be for stop when it.
They love to pretend that
And then
they're real cops.
her partner threat.
I really wish that stuff surprised me, darling.
Well, I mean, when you're a Metro Cop, you can only write 8 tickets, and you really only can write 6 because 2 of them are
Well,
no ID or no license and no insurance.
yeah, they're all throwaway tickets. So.
But if you can only write 6 tickets and you don't even know them, been on the job 8 months, that's a problem.
What's the matter, Joe?
Oh, see my phone. Gas station, yeah. I got it.
Oh, you found it? Okay.
Oof, that would have been that's a hard
She was
stopper.
on top of my coffee, yes, that's a hard stopper, right?
Did you just hate that?
Joe couldn't find
Just
his
that
phone
feeling.
for a second there, and he thought he might have left it in the gas station. Isn't that the worst feeling in the world?
It is, Joe, it is.
I thought it was bad before when you would like leave your purse or something. You know, your heart would stop like that.
Yeah.
Is that what really more?
You see Trip? He's looking for Trip now. It's one of these side streets, Chuck. So it's gonna be a little one.
It's a little one?
It's right there. Is that it? Look on that sign right there. Does that say Trip? Yeah, that Trip right there. Yeah, right there.
Oh, he's in the middle of the street.
Yeah, he's in the middle of the street going down the one way. You got to go around, Chuck.
He just didn't have his
Was it
lights
2
on.
shots, 2 bullets in the back alley? I don't remember.
Yeah, so
They said shots.
Dude,
yeah.
we're in Little Village now, so this is these are gonna be 2 6s and Latin Kings shooting back and forth. I was just at a call over here the other day, this block, where they shot 3 shots at the Rottweiler, and the guy tried to hit him with a van last Sunday
Jeez.
with Nightcrawler.
That's far. So one way.
Just said
There he is, going down the one way. No, Chuck, that's him right there.
there's one in the corner too.
Yeah, going down one block.
They got one blocking the street over there, and then they had the one that was turning over there.
The car caught something. It's a silver vehicle. A male black.
Is this kid talking to me?
Black hoodie, it looks like.
Yeah. Now I don't have to pay attention to the jet. I'll get you out of here.
And a blue hoodie. The vehicle was last going southbound on Costner.
Found on Costner.
Stop on a
It
car.
was next to Pulaski.
Well, excuse us, dude. We're trying to figure out the, the scanner and stuff. Excuse us that we don't answer your questions fast enough. We're only chasing gunshots.
4400 Madison to Costner. Shots fired on the board. 11 districts on the radio. 1113.
Madison and Costner.
Yeah.
Madison and
Shooting at
Costner.
each other.
That may be all the same area. Just check the 4500 flag. All the same area from
Those
that
ones are
one
gone now.
from the shot spotter.
Madison and Costner is all the way back.
Shot spotter that damn accurate or what?
About my crib.
It does something. I don't
Yeah,
know.
the shot spotter is honestly. Chances are, by the time you get whatever reason why it doesn't catch anybody, they don't fucking work.
Let's head towards Pulaski and Madison.
Okay,
Pulaski
so
wonderful.
keep on going the same direction you're going, just on another street.
Been able to contact him. It's a 2009 gray Chevy Impala.
One of these guys in my chat had the nerve to say, "Pay attention to this chat, fat asses,"
I guess we tracked the vehicle and
because he wanted to know what part of town we were in. It's not like we're chasing gunshots.
Yeah, everything's
Well, we did.
done.
We were chasing gunshots earlier.
No, but no, that's what I'm saying.
Quite a bit.
He's bitching because
Because we're not chasing
'Cause-
them well enough. Yeah.
no, because nobody responded to him what part of town we were in.
Oh, heaven forbid.
Get used to it, man.
Yep.
This is the job.
Go find a channel you can go and chat with somebody on.
I know
Find
you.
Somebody, there's only 5 people in
I know you think the world revolves around you, buddy, but it honestly doesn't.
That was Pulaski.
That was Pulaski, Chuck. So if you make a left here, and
Follow the cop.
Yeah.
Okay.
He's following the cop in front of him.
make a left here and make a left and then make a right on Pulaski. Well, I mean, I honestly don't know where I'm at all the time either. I'm in Chicago somewhere,
Oh, of course, it's hard.
but I don't. You know, every part of Chicago has a nickname, right? But I don't know where the boundaries are at, and I don't know all of them. We're on the west side.
Wait, what was that on?
You have a car description right there. It is.
Yep, right there.
Silver Altima. That's on there.
Oh, no, and it's an old dude. I don't think he.
There you go. Little Village Kids Town. Now you know.
I don't think we had to worry too much about him.
Looking into the cars, honking a horn. If there's left. Said the white cars driving east on 30th Street. The base cars was driving south on the
Bait
Kilo.
car.
I guess a couple cars out there looking into the vehicles.
Oh, they got a bait car?
Yeah, it's
what
a
they're
bait
saying.
car.
That's what he just said. The car.
I'd love to go ruin that place.
Yeah, I know.
Oh, shit.
Watching film an episode. They got in big trouble the one time they
Well,
let.
the baits really worked out well for the Nike shoes. didn't it?
Yeah, they left a trailer open with Nike shoes and all kinds of stuff that people would want.
Well,
You
first
know?
of all, they parked it in the worst area.
You
and then
park
they
it in a
expected
you
those
park it in a
kids not
poor,
to take
yeah
them.
you park it in a poor neighborhood where people want those items and just it's like dangling a sandwich in front of someone who's hungry. Like
That's why they ended up having to
It was
stop
terrible.
everything away from there. Everything away from there. Everybody they arrested everything.
yeah, so I would have thought they would have stopped the bait stuff after that because that was a terrible publicity.
Works. But it works.
After firing the shots.
Not if we show up. Do not touch that car.
Absolutely right. I would totally ruin that shit.
That would be the fun part, right? I still was really wishing that the cop would have pulled us over that one at that one job.
You can't be that lucky.
No.
They come to us.
He thought about it. I mean, he pulled the bitch. He came close enough. I think he even probably ran
What'd you say he pulled?
a bitch.
What's a bitch?
A U-turn.
Flip a bitch, pull a bitch.
Yep.
I never heard that.
Come on.
Pull a bitch.
Mm-hmm. Flip a bitch, pull a bitch. All the same.
I heard sitting bitch.
Nobody's showing up with us. I have 34 picking up the rounds. There's 22 found that they're going to go in with the paper inventory.
That's the one on we were at when they found those rounds. A few city water employees told me cops are dressing up as road construction workers trying to bust people.
They've been doing that in my
Yep.
neighborhood.
No different than the vans they've been using for years, right?
I saw a cop in a postal office uniform.
Where's Costner? that where this was?
Middle of the
Houses,
street.
a couple
Like,
blocks off Pulaski.
Yeah.
That's wrong Pulaski.
Yeah, that's the one. But Joe, if you remember the Training Day video, the guy with the red hair, if you remember what he was wearing, he wasn't wearing a policeman's outfit. He was undercover, I bet. He was walking the streets. Remember, he was wearing like a mechanic's outfit.
That's right.
He-
Talking about that.
He didn't have any. If you go to my Training Day video, and then I have Joe Cool's perspective on there too somewhere, the guy that tells Joe Cool he can't jaywalk isn't in a police uniform.
We're running parallel with Costner by like a block.
Are we going to Madison to Costner?
I thought Pulaski, but
Washington
Pulaski
and-
was behind us.
Washington and Costner. So either one.
What'd you say, Washington and Costner?
Yeah, they
Madison
said-
and Costner was what I searched earlier.
Okay, so this is Madison, right, or Roosevelt? It's Roosevelt. So Madison's up farther.
Yeah.
So then when you get to it'll be exit Jackson, and then make a left.
Well, when we
I don't
hit,
think there's anything there. It's just
Okay, then
They're picking up bullets.
Yeah, they're just clean
that's where
up.
they found the shell casings, right?
Yeah, it was clean
I
up.
thought they found the shell casings over on Independence.
They found them. There's been a couple different.
Yeah.
Yeah, they got some here.
They've had a couple different.
Oh, and they still got to find the shell casings at the one block we were on, where you got into it with a guy you thought said something, but you didn't say it.
Right.
They still got shell cases over there they got to find.
You know, all this could be just fixed if it's their own shit, right? Clean up their.
I say take everybody's guns and lock them inside their houses.
No, when I say police shit, that just means cleaning up their rounds afterwards. Doesn't mean actually calling the police, because God knows we've got enough of them around.
They should just buy guns with shell catchers from Russia. So here's Independence again.
Yeah, he's just.
See the cop on the left up there? You see him, Chuck?
over there.
Yeah. That might be the guy where they found the round at.
That looks like the one that was that
How can you tell?
was there, right? Didn't we come past here?
This is right where the gunshots were.
Right, but is that the same? I don't know.
Like where they had
Traffic
pulled
stop
over.
somewhere.
Yeah,
There was a
Yeah.
traffic stop right over there.
wasn't
I
it
don't
right?
know.
Where it was.
I don't know if it's
Oh yeah, it was on
the
this.
spot.
It was on the street.
Okay, okay, that's what I'm thinking. That's all.
Traffic stop.
It actually could be.
I thought it was the same. It looked like the same spot.
If they still got that people pulled over, we're like, dude, you've
It's the
been
same spot. I'm telling you, it's the same spot.
you've been pulled over for past 2 hours.
Switching batteries and running
That
out
poor
of
guy.
camera footage and shit.
Thir- thir- 13 shootings have gone.
You all said that they wouldn't fuck with
It's one of the shootings.
We've been 7 shootings, 8. Still had a no right turn signal stop.
Yeah, well, you know it's not the same. That bitch would have been there stabbed that cop.
Said
back
service DPN.
Yeah, he's blocking
And the
that.
road's
Yeah.
blocked here.
That's where they found the shell casings. That's where they
Yeah.
found the shell casings.
there. Yeah, it's that little
Talking
job
to a dude too.
Just wasting our taxpayer dollars.
blocking off 2 streets.
If you're over this, pass by Pulaski and Wilcox to see if my homies are out. Chicago Dan.
Niggas sell weed.
Pulaski and Wilcox, those are the black souls.
Brooke, the anarchist. President Santa.
Black souls run there.
Talk to the citizen over at Costner in Washington. Can they give us a call on the SPC?
That's who they were just talking to.
One of them was just going to pick up evidence and take it to the headquarters.
Citizen over there at Costner in Washington. Can you
Hi, Kathy.
You want to go to Costner, Washington?
No, I was wondering if Chuck was
What's
still
up,
trying to get
Beniggy
there.
07?
Wasn't that the dude that we just drove by?
No. Costner and Washington.
Picking up
No.
bullets right now.
Hey,
Hey, what?
did you hear that?
Hello.
Shots fired in a second.
Right?
11,
In succession.
Shots fired, Pulaski and West End, Pulaski.
Pulaski and West
There you
End.
go.
Make a left. Make a left.
Green Jeep. Looks like an old
That's
model
that's at Pulaski and Lake.
Green Jeep.
Green Jeep. You gotta listen from it.
I know where to go.
Keep on going.
Say Pulaski.
It's at Pulaski and Lake.
And like,
Alright, Lake is gonna be about 10, 11 blocks in front of us. And what? Pulaski?
It's West End and it's West End. West End's one block.
I know, right?
Oh, I'm live again. Thank God. God forbid I pay 132.
Right.
We're literally all these devices in this car are 90% of the internet use it in this. Is that Washington right there? Then.
Jackson, yeah. You know, Lake Street is gonna be the train.
Well, I think Lake's one. I mean, West End's before that. So if we go,
Washington's probably that next slide.
Washington's the Main Street before Lake.
We gotta go past Madison to hit Washington.
No, that's Madison.
Madison, Washington, West End.
Well, it's the stop
You're
sign,
right,
Chuck.
It's the right
Stop sign,
after
Chuck.
Madison. The next street after
They
Madison.
tricked us with that one, huh? Buffy the Vampire Slayer, the YouTube Slayer.
What'd you say where it is?
Left on Washington.
No, not this one, Chuck. Go on.
Trying to see what the fuck it says.
Next,
This one.
next
This one
block.
here.
Turn left.
Yeah.
Take it down to Pulaski.
Yep. And then turn right on Pulaski.
Turn right on Pulaski. One street before we get to Lake will be West End. Make a left. Is there any corona? I mean, I haven't followed coronavirus, but is it in America yet?
Oh yeah.
7 in Chicago.
7 in Chicago.
Yeah,
I
That's
guess.
just the people that go to the fucking hospital.
absolutely. Those are just the ones that are diagnosed with it. But again, this stuff has been around for a lot longer
Turn
than.
right on Pulaski up here.
$1 something very intact.
Here.
Make a right, Chuck. Make a right.
Yell.
Okay, so West End is going to be one of these side streets in between here and that light.
Here's the police.
Right here. This is the side street right here.
Yeah.
Left, right.
Keep on going straight to the west end. Make a left over here.
It's for about 3 to 4 blocks.
It's right there, Chuck.
The second
It's right there.
It's
right here. This is West End.
the police are. You can tell circling this area right around here. So it's got to be like. There was 3 of them, right? The green Jeep guys.
What's the 2 streets?
West End and Pulaski.
Where's Pulaski?
Right there.
So
We
it
just
is
turn on
West
it.
End.
This is West End right there. See the
Pulaski
sign?
and Lake is what you had me all look up.
No, but yeah, Pulaski. That's the light right there.
Swarming heavier than
No,
this.
it's this area.
Yeah, that's West End right there. We just
Like
turned off
we're
Pulaski.
within the 2 to 3 block radius of it. Oh, there's one that just came out of the alley
Yep.
down there.
Can't go that way.
So they are swarming. Small.
I can't believe there's nobody in the park out right now.
That's what I said.
Nothing.
Yeah.
And it's not even really 209. It's only 109.
I don't know how many fucking drug spots I done visited over here.
Well, it's
and
209.
sold and bought.
I know, but it's 109 because the clocks went ahead.
But it's
So
not
it's
really.
not even. Do you understand what I'm saying? In people's heads, it should be like 109 in their
Oh, okay,
circadian clock.
Okay, I get
You know what I'm saying?
I
So-
get
People
what you're
have to
saying.
get up and go to work in the morning, so it's actually 2 in their heads already.
Well, and you're throwing a little bit because Chuck's time is different, is an hour ahead. So when you say that it's different, I keep thinking Chuck's,
it's 3 in Indiana.
right.
Yeah.
Damn.
The fuck?
What?
Dude, that would sucked.
This isn't where we recorded those motherfuckers. It is.
It
This
is.
is where we shot that video. Because I was parked right over there, isn't it?
It looks like it, right?
I'm telling you.
Dude,
There they are down there, see 'em?
just popped somebody
Yep.
too.
Yep.
Right over that bitch, too.
Like a few people that tried that shit and it didn't go well for them. Concrete everywhere.
Because if I wasn't paying real close attention, I would have thought you just drive right on through there.
Boom, 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 boom. Yeah. Some people have hit it. Obviously, that concrete is told the fuck up.
Yeah, this is right around Pulaski and
That's some
Madison.
dry shit up to dry up the blood there.
Notorious.
I go right.
Yeah. So what?
Notorious for open air drug markets, but I have not seen any.
Or I'm like, is that Joe cool?
All the dope
Oh,
Is that Joe cool?
I use that in my opening. I use that in my opening with me snapping on the cop, and then I walk around in circles. Yeah, that was awesome. That was badass. Remember, Joe? How about the cops? Like, there was just a shooting here 3 weeks ago. 3 days ago. And Joe's like, don't give me the fucking news. I live here, motherfucker.
Look, I know those my buddies that got killed.
Yeah, like what? It didn't involve an officer. Like, so the detectives were the only ones that dealt with it. You might have put up yellow tape.
That's hard.
No, just some address on Gladys.
Gladys is the
Said, probably this scan, the other scanner for back.
Make it right and then just go down to Gladys. Well, Joe knows where Gladys is. I don't know where Gladys is.
That might be where that cop just pulled my back.
There was a shooting over here last summer that was horrific.
Over the BP 3803 versus
Joe inside that remember in the broad daylight at in that liquor store over here?
BP gas station there.
It's like 3 guys doing the mannequin channel.
Did he just say somebody's
Challenge.
the homeless guy tried to hold up a BP gas station with a screwdriver before?
Oh yeah, this is exactly where we were at
Only
when,
4
with that
minutes away.
video. Is that Joe
Right
cool?
here. This might be where I got my ticket too. I just had to pay today.
This is where we're at. That's right, exactly where we were at. We were standing right there when we got that video. If you guys ever see the
Down here.
yeah, this is where they all hung out at. If you guys ever watch the opening of my video, when I the music comes on and it's the black and white and I'm yelling and it's Chuck that's walking up and I'm yelling at the cop. It happened on that block back there. Because me and Joe Cool were walking and Joe asked the cop what was going on and the cop spit and gave
You
him
got
the
the green
finger.
Jeep?
Joe.
As soon as fucking we get here, they cut the lights off.
Surprise, surprise.
Like my shit. Why they stole my car.
Oh, Joe, this was the place, right?
News shooting place. Oh no, this is the place where they shot the 4 dudes.
They shot with 4-3.
They shot 4, 3 died.
It
on the
was
spot, the
it
4th
was one of
died
the
in the house.
freak scenes ever.
Is there still caution tape up?
And no, this was last summer. That's what the guy was talking about when he was yelling at us. The 3 guys just got shot. It was 3 young kids, and they were all laying right next to each other. One was holding the door open with his body, and they were just literally none of them made it. It was like they all instantly dropped.
Yeah.
Like
and
they
you
were
could tell
touching
they
each other.
just didn't drop. They didn't get a chance to run away from each other. It was innocent. Must be
Yeah.
pop, pop, pop.
Like they all got a headshot. Like, because even if you get shot somewhere, you're gonna limp off, or your natural reaction is just gonna be get away from the gunfire.
Where they were.
It was
And
the
fourth
weirdest
guy
thing.
who survived that. He still died from a head wound in the hospital later that night.
Yeah, and it was in the summer. And it was like 12 o'clock in the
Before
afternoon.
that, my man got shot in the neck and killed. He had just come out of the house the day before from being shot in the waist down by the groin. I was like, you shouldn't be out here. Like, I know, man. I was like, you can't even run. It's too soon. He's like, I know. I just had to get out of the house. The next day, they shot 3 motherfuckers. He was one. He got shot in the neck. And if you watch one of my videos, where they saying, the day we leave, 3 people got shot. Like, motherfucker, I know you ain't telling me nothing. It was my brother.
You're not telling me anything. I don't know, asshole.
Yeah, but that was it, and that's what that one cop said in the video when Chuck says, "Is that Joe Cool?" He said 3 guys just got shot over there. Okay, that had nothing to do with you. That's like a plumber getting mad because he heard about a toilet being clogged. Like you work on the west side, it's not going to be the like it's going to happen again, buddy. And you're not a detective, so the best you did is put up caution tape. Like it had nothing to do with you.
Right.
So why are you? So now you have to take it out on us.
Yeah.
You have to spit and give us the finger because somebody got shot a couple of days ago.
Did you hear that?
Yeah,
That's your logic. It was like the worst logic ever.
Yeah, I didn't see lights. I just heard I heard him kick the siren in.
Just turn right at the
It's
light.
probably one way. This way though. My luck.
I think
No, right.
it's alright.
Oh, let's see this one around.
The state was going
You may be
up.
surprised.
Oh, yes. It's one way.
There's cars face this direction. You're fine.
Okay.
Is it? Yeah.
You can never tell sometimes.
Yeah.
It's hard.
Yeah, but I saw the back.
Right, that's how you can tell. how
Yeah,
the
or the
person's-
signs. If you see a sign facing towards you like that, a head sign right there.
Happy when I see more.
There we go, guys.
Now, what was this one?
Nothing. We're just here.
Yeah, that's right.
This is the one where the cops stop somebody for doing something they say is
We're
illegal,
doing something bad.
and then they try and get money out of them. Then they try and get money from them. They said you did something wrong, now you need to give us money. Saudi Aquatic News here on the scene, the west side of Chicago on a side street. Oh, this is You guys been wearing your seatbelts since the last time we talked? I know you're not pulling people over for traffic violations, not wearing your seatbelt. And now you're speeding. I can only look away so many times, guys. I gotta thread you up on that one. They're out here pulling people over when they themselves are not following the law. They themselves are not wearing the seatbelt, yet they're pulling people over for traffic violations.
Come again. Like, let's check and see if the...
But I want to make a complete stop. That's a stop sign.
That wasn't a good stop.
That's a stop sign.
Where's your seatbelt, dude?
Hey, don't. Oh, come on, stop. I want you. Come on. I'm policing the police.
Damn it, I thought they were going to be stopped in this street.
Mm-hmm. They literally just roll right through the stop sign.
Yeah, belt.
But that, I mean, that's got to get.
free.
That's got to make you mad to live in this neighborhood and know that you're constantly being harassed by the cops and you have to pay money.
Well, when
and
you're getting ticketed for the same damn thing that
yes,
you're doing.
and I'm literally calling and they still will not buckle up, even though I'm telling the camera without it on.
Because they know that's a joke.
Exactly. I know their boss gonna be like, don't worry about it.
That's what they're told too.
Yeah, don't worry about that. Don't listen to them.
Because
They
there's
don't know
ways
what they're
around it.
talking about.
Every time there's
Don't
ways
worry
around
about
it.
Yeah, because it would cost. I would have to go and file a report.
Well, also too, they would say.
And then how am I
they
supposed
That
always
was a
say,
big fat rat. You guys see that shit?
Did not.
another one?
How am I supposed to know if they ever,
Chicago rats will eat New York rats.
Right? A huge rat we saw earlier. You and I when we were walking. But
Oh, we saw a
It was a
raccoon.
raccoon.
There was two. It was a cat and a raccoon.
It was the size of a freaking dog.
Was the first one a cat?
No, that was the raccoon. There was just that one big, huge.
No,
thing.
there was two.
Okay, I just saw the one huge one. I didn't see anything that could have been a cat, unless something ate a cat.
Well, there was something before it though. And the second one was a raccoon. Yeah,
I did.
Denise took off after those cops for rolling through that
I
stop
think it
sign.
was a rat dragging a cat.
That's probably what it was. Well, you know why though? Is because I've heard all that shit, and I've also been on the. I'm looking for it, babe, and seeing which pocket I stuck it in.
I'm not sweating you.
I'm. No, you're not. Yeah, I'm digging again. There it is. I found it.
Thank you.
Ta-da! Like I said, there's no reason none of us can't have a cigarette with all the fucking ladies in this car.
Victor, Paul,
You're being a dick tonight, bot.
1-4.
Is he being a dick?
I love when he's tearing motherfuckers out for cursing.
I know.
He calls
Or yells at him for too many
no cursing out.
too many emojis. You're banned. Yeah. Man, I'm telling you, that's all I'm seeing is us and cops.
This, wait, what did that mean? My Beagles, remember the sex YouTubers?
Yeah. Is that my two beagles?
My two Beagles, right? Doberman,
love
gotta
my
go.
two
Remember
Beagles.
the sex YouTubers.
I love my two beagles.
Yeah, they're running scared. Night Beagles hoping for YouTube sex link.
There's bunches of them, I'm sure, hon.
Okay, get this guy out of here. Get him out of here. Just get him out. Get him out.
Who is it?
It's just this. It's this loser, and he just.
What's his name?
I know you are, but what am I? With like a picture of Pee Wee Herman, unless that's him. And now he's like amazing coverage. He's been on for the past 2 hours, but every time I look down, he's talking shit. Go somewhere then, dude. Like I'm not forcing you to be here.
Pee Wee, check out the Playhouse, dude.
Watch that be his real picture. It was like such amazing coverage, dude. What did you want me to do, bro?
We're doing.
You
what
want me
we
to
can
jump on the hood of the car?
Let me stop the whole fucking show to fucking talk to you.
Yeah.
Is that what you're asking me?
Are
do. Is it kind of like?
you in a
Make me turn this car around.
Are you in a level 10 violence zone chasing shots? Like what do you want me to do? Unless you want me to start shooting people on my side, we're going towards them.
We are hearing them audibly, people.
You can do this shit for 6 hours and catch 6 domestics, and you don't get no footage. This cat talking about chasing shots, and he got an issue.
Yeah.
Right?
Fuck out of here.
Yeah. Meant to
And we
second
had
his
what?
first issue. We didn't. I didn't respond fast enough on what part of town we were in.
But what did we have? Shots fired. Calls. No.
We've
We're
had
not
3
doing
shots
anything.
fired. Officer
row.
involved accident.
Right. And we heard those freaking audibly, those 15 shots. That was freaking.
Yeah. And we walked the strip to see where he was at. He could have been
That's
lying in
right.
the gutter.
And you and I are walking alleys.
Yeah.
All 4 of
Everybody
us are
we
walking
pass is
alleys.
picking up fucking rounds.
Right?
Yeah, exactly.
So unless they want to start giving us like vests and riot gear
Yeah,
and all that shit,
Or they could come out here and shoot a couple niggas and tell us before.
No, Joe Cool's in the front.
or they can tell us how to do it,
Joe
right?
Cool's
No,
right.
they can do it,
Right there.
and then we'll be there. And then we'll be
Then we can
there,
record.
and we'll get the footage, baby.
That's right. I love that joke.
That's Joe Cool in the passenger seat. That's Chuck, and that's Denise, and my girl Nellie is in the back. And the gunshots are on the outside of the car,
Hopefully.
in every direction.
Let's keep them there.
And Pee Wee Herman. What does it say, Pee Wee Herman on the thing? I think I kicked him out.
2:30.
I'm
And
like,
we're fighting with Wee Herman.
he
Over
looks like
shots
Pee Wee
fired.
Herman. I'm like every time I look down at the chat, he's bitching about something.
Yeah. Haters gonna hate.
Johnny's all behind us.
Again?
So we're like,
We're literally baiting the cops to pull us over.
Isn't that what they always say? You're baiting us.
They got a bait car out here somewhere tonight.
Right, but we're baiting them.
So the, what are the odds? The same cops. He had to be pissed when because he was in the car. I didn't
Right.
realize it was him. He's like, these motherfuckers are back.
There we go.
This is when he was dreaming and riding his bike.
Yeah. You can see him on the bike right now.
He
Right?
was dreaming and riding his bike.
Riding the bike. That's right.
I kicked him up. I hope he's somewhere watching hearing that.
Play that.
I hope
when
he's on your channel watching
Play
that.
that when the cop walks up, right?
Great.
Let 14 know to go over to 1005.
All right. What was his catchphrase, guys?
What's the Robert?
I can't remember it.
It was catchphrase.
Pee Wee's. What was Pee Wee's catchphrase?
Pee Wee's catchphrase.
Come on, guys.
It was the word of the day, so he
What was it? I know you did it. Or
I know you am, but what am I?
Yeah, there.
I know you are, but what am I?
What am I? Yeah.
I know you am, but what am I?
And yes. And then the laugh. What famous actor was the mailman in Pee Wee's Playhouse?
Oh. Who was the mailman?
His daughter did porn.
Stand by real quick.
You guys don't know?
No,
I didn't hear you.
I don't remember.
What? What was the famous actor that played the mailman in Pee Wee's Playhouse?
Showed up.
Lawrence Fishburne.
There you go, Joe knows.
So what do you do?
Joe did.
Lawrence Fishburne.
Lawrence Fishburne.
Think he had them fucking long, fucked up curls, man.
Tattoo convention,
Yeah.
guys, March 20th through the 22nd at the Donald Lee
Somebody showed up
Stevens.
with a shot in the arm.
Event center.
Oh, shot in the arm.
What's up?
West Hub.
What's up?
What, suburban?
West Suburban.
Yeah.
Austin and
Austin.
Lake. Right.
What's over there? Look 50.
Go Lawrence Fishburne's Lake. But was he at West Suburban? He probably already in the hospital.
Yeah, he's at the hospital,
That's
so it's already been a.
that's the guy that got shot on Independence, I bet. He tried to go over to West Suburban to be sneaky.
Yes, he did.
Like these.
Just reported his
Whenever they get to West Up, can they give us a call in the SDSC room? We have what the victim's wearing.
victims really fucking.
What the victim's wearing?
They have
It was the guy. It was the guy on Independence
on camera
that
the
got.
information about what he was wearing.
It was the
Oh,
guy on
gotcha.
Independence that got shot, and he thought if he went to West Sub, because it's not in the immediate area, that he wouldn't have got. They wouldn't come and ask him any questions.
Well, they're stupid because any gunshot wound is going to be fucking investigated
It's
anyway.
common knowledge for motherfuckers like us, but
Shit, I knew motherfuckers that used to try to cut themselves around a
Yeah,
hole
but
just
who
to-
knows how bad he was shot too? He's like, man, you know, I can't drive to Indiana or Michigan like this. I gotta.
People's right. People
Yeah.
do surgery on themselves all the time for freaking gunshot wounds, all the time.
Well, the one I told you about, that mob hit on Belmont, they took him to a veterinarian, and
Yep.
the mob had a veterinarian in Cicero tending to the guy's wounds.
A lot of them do that, right?
Yeah. Because the minute you go to the hospital, gunshot wound, yeah.
Because there's a whole lot money in gunshot wounds than there are in giving puppies vaccinations.
But you
Go
walk
audit that fucking hub.
Right.
you walk into any
Let's do it. Let's do it.
gunshot wound, they're calling the cops.
Let's do it.
Cicero or something.
I had a buddy who every hooker down here
That's what we need to do is get some hookers. We need to get some pretty pictures, guys.
on the viaducts on Madison.
Denise Lynn wants some hookers. There's Fred Hampton. There's a picture of Fred Hampton.
That's
Fred
it.
Hampton was
I guess we go
the head of the Black Panthers Chicago division. He got murdered by the Chicago police on the west side over here.
Denise Lynn wants to go on the Ostro.
The Fred Hampton was the head of the Black Panthers, and the Chicago police kicked down his door, and they had a firefight. It's a famous.
They lied and said the Panthers were shooting at
Yep.
them, and then the footage, not the footage, the evidence showed
Elsewhere.
Otherwise-
Yep,
otherwise.
differently.
that they had fired at the Panthers, their families, and everything.
Yeah, a whole bunch of people
You mean
passed
there
away.
was a
We're right by
false
the United.
narrative?
We're right by the United Center.
A false narrative, Joe? I can't believe that.
Never. That's probably the only time that ever happened.
I'm sure.
I want to say
The ambulance is pulling up.
it came out that
And it's only one.
they were there purposely to execute him.
And it's only a few bad apples, guys.
I only have a few bad
That's
apples.
right. It's only a few bad apples.
This is right here where the cops took off. You guys remember my video where last Sunday where the cop pulled over the guy, and when we showed up, the cop pulled off with his license. The guy was chasing him for his license.
I do.
It was right here on this right here on this street.
Joe, this is where you, me, and Joel were that the night that you got arrested. No?
No, we was further north.
But we were down here.
Whatever happened with that case?
Threw it out. The first time they tried to get me to take a $500 plea. Don't worry, nobody gonna come after you. I was like, fuck that. I wouldn't pay $1. I wouldn't pay a dime. Pick 12. That shit on tape. That shit was live at the internet on the internet.
Yeah.
They gave me a new court date to do that shit.
They threw that shit out there. So what happened was Denise Lynn and Joe Cool were out auditing, and they got into a verbal spat. And one of the officers asked Joe Cool, "What did you say?" And Joe said, "Never mind." He thought better of it. He wasn't going to say anything back. And she goes, "No, come on. What did you say?" Right. And she coaxed it out of him. And then once he said it,
cops blocking the fucking street right here, and the ambulance showing up.
And he said, "I was going to say suck my dick." And then when he said that, they cuffed him up. But he didn't want to say it. She asked him to say it, and he thought better of it and didn't say it.
This shit gonna work out here.
I used to have a condo up here on the other side of the expressway.
Somebody walking into the house.
My phone. It must have slipped down.
The young disorderly was in love. Yeah, but the girl was
Just 1 second.
a hooker. Not a real hooker, but might as well been. She had more plastic in her than Barbie.
I'm telling you. No, but I am finding my comb. And oh, that's mine too. Oh.
I'm gonna have 11, 12 schools at Costa in Washington and look for that scene.
There's one. There you go. Found one.
What are you looking for?
My phone. It's not going to matter because they put it on Do Not Disturb. Although, I might be able to do it because I might...
It's a bunch of citizens and...
No, I have that turned off because of the streams.
That makes sense.
I've had too many cops call and break my streams.
What? Wait, what?
In the past, when I didn't do the Do Not Disturb, cops would call just to break the stream.
Really?
Oh, hell yeah. Yeah, the one time I had...
How did they get your phone number?
Really?
No.
Sweetheart, I'm in the FOP. I'm in the, yeah.
They have everybody's
They've got my numbers.
Well, I
in
mean,
all
yeah,
kinds of
I mean, I'm
places.
in roll calls and everything and stuff, but they never have gone out of their way to call me.
Oh,
I mean,
hell.
they did call me after one live one time. They did call me after one live, but they never called to break the stream.
Okay, were you part of law enforcement family for 30 years? Do they consider you a traitor?
I won't.
Okay,
I'm
they
not
consider
saying
me.
anything.
They consider me a complete traitor. They know my number, and yeah, they call me.
But you're saying
I'm talking about Chicago. It's when me and Sue were.
you were
Sue
talking
out
about
here.
Chicago, you said?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I've got a Chicago cop that constantly leaves me comments about silver bracelets. Even when I was in when I was in California, he even would say, even though Chicago wants to put the bracelets on her first, let's see if, California does.
It seems like you had like an exceptional stalker, that cop. Because I know when I'm in the roll calls, they call and tell me. Or they send messages to somebody else.
They probably don't like the fact that I get a pension and they don't. How about that? Yeah, they're really not happy about me getting a police pension and me recording the police. Imagine that.
So the Chicago has 13.4 thousand police officers. Houston's about to overtake us. There are only a couple 100,000 people less than us. They'll overtake us by the end of the year and beginning of next year. And their land size is more than double our land size. They have 5.1 thousand police officers. We have 13.4.
Yeah.
It's a pyramid scheme. If they don't keep on expanding the bottom, they won't be able to pay the pensions of the people at the top.
All I know is I'm happy every month, but I earned it.
I went on a date with a Chicago cop. She showed up at my.
Want to make sure we get on
I
the
got
right
an
path.
accident.
We're headed
It
to
was the
west
worst
south.
date I was ever on in my life.
Associated with 1112
She
and,
bossed me around
South
the minute
Ladder
she,
call at 113 North South.
the minute she got in the car. She kept on telling me what to
So you
do.
want me to
No
play
way, a
it?
cop telling you what to do.
Don't park there. She took over my armrest the minute she got in my car. Don't park there. Why can't I park there? Just park over here.
Okay, all straight. 11 and 4, okay. 11.
Chuck, you want to go back towards the other way where my car was
Take a
going?
right to 3649 Thomas, basement apartment, see the complaint apartment.
Yeah, I'll tell you where to go.
Service with the boyfriend.
Got it.
I found my letter, dude. I found my letter.
As soon as we get
Wait,
set
is there a mailbox in here? I got 2
It's
letters.
getting loud with somebody up there.
Joey?
Let me go out there.
Right, yeah, we better get out there.
Whatever.
So apparently they got into a fight. The chick hit him with a bottle, bit him, and they cuffed him and arrested him. Yes, he's a dude. You know how they get out.
Yeah. Were you yelling?
Yeah, I was yelling at that prick right there. He want to identify and found himself a short brother right there. What, he gonna pull out my cameras and since he decided he don't want to fuck.
Those are the two. Those are the same 2 cops when we were picking up the. They were picking up the bullets.
So okay with the cap on.
The short black guy and this guy over here are partners.
Okay.
They were picking up the bullet casings.
Like that, bro. Yo, Eminem, that dude is tripping. I don't want to be in there with him. That man, he gonna come up to me. I'm talking to them. I'm like, why I'm waiting on you to do is them. What the fuck is y'all recording for?
Because I'm the member of the media.
And you a goofy ass nigga, man.
Okay.
Oh, right.
I could be that, I guess.
About what's going on, because I want my stuff. And if I gotta do that other stuff, I will go. I will fix that stuff. I ain't got time to do what I don't have. All that goofy ass shit, we gonna take up. Come on, okay, let's go. Okay, and where's my stuff? I don't know where we gonna go. No, okay, where's my shit? My stuff. Oh, my stuff. I don't want to go in here.
He got blood all over him.
Why is you recording?
I'm not recording you.
The fuck is you recording?
I'm not
bitch?
recording
I will
you.
break your
Man,
motherfucking
get her. Get
Why
her.
is he recording?
Get her. Get her
That's
goofy
fucking
ass.
recording,
Get her goofy ass.
Yo, you a goofy bitch. Get down. Calm down. Get on you.
Man, put her in cuffs. Put her in cuffs. Man, there's 5 of you. She's spitting. She's coming at me, and not one of you did a thing. Cause what? You don't like cameras? She didn't touch me. Well, but she not by any of your protection.
Intimidation, verbal threats, that must be legal.
You want me to tell you what assault is? Putting somebody in an apprehensive state that a battery's gonna occur. Putting somebody in an apprehensive state that a battery's gonna occur. And she's spitting at me, walking towards me. But now one of you put her in cuffs. You're sad. If you can't get money from nobody, if it ain't a seatbelt ticket, you ain't doing nothing. You're sorry. Every last one of you is sorry. Every last one of you is sorry. Every last one of you. $80,000, you're a joke. 7 of you can't stop a female.
Hey.
Spitting at me. Spitting at me. You must have lost your mind. I gotta depend on you guys? I gotta depend on you guys? I don't have a right to bear arms. I gotta worry about you. I gotta have you protect me. You can't do shit. One female, 7 officers. She literally gets within 2 feet and spits at me. Clowns. Clowns. Go take a lunch. You deserve it. And honestly, I don't even really, I don't tape the citizens. I don't really tape the citizens.
Let's go.
I don't tape the citizens. I was taping the police. She jumped in front of the camera.
Yes, but we need to leave because the citizens is hot and we don't need that bullshit.
I get you.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to yell at you.
No, I get you, baby. You know me, I'm easy.
Yeah, right on. That's exactly how speaking started.
Just don't fuck with me.
That big guy was all bloody.
Well, I guess we know who's going to protect us. And who's not.
Thank God to the black guy.
And the funny thing is, the camera wasn't even pointed at her. She had to jump in front of the camera to get on it.
Well, the woman that came out of the ambulance was going to let her know that we were there for her.
Yeah.
So
Wait, what happened?
the woman that came out of the
She said,
ambulance.
why you guys recording? I said, we record the cops. Make sure they don't fuck you up. And she's
Right.
like, oh, okay.
So she was going
You
to
know?
let her know, but at that going crazy on you.
So at this point, I'm sure she's straightened her out by now.
Yeah, I'm
The
sure.
cops.
I'm sure. She's still going to probably be tripping over you.
Yeah, but honestly, I wasn't even pointing my camera at her. She had to run in front of my camera to get in front of it. She
Why
jumped
you
it.
filming me? 'Cause you just got in front of the fucking
That's
camera,
that's
no
it.
different than what we were just talking about earlier, right?
Jump in front of the camera and start
Yeah.
yelling. Why are you filming me? Because you're in my face yelling at me. Like, what do you want me to do? Turn around?
Yeah, exactly.
Light bulb, Michael.
Thank God she couldn't. Thank God she couldn't spit to save her life. It ended up on her lip.
1195 ever go.
literally just drooled down her lip.
At the time right after when she said that, we saw that she was going after you. Right, Chuck? Wasn't it right then?
Yeah, I mean, it's right there.
I mean, I was good because there was about 8 police officers. I'm like, what the fuck is this?
Right? Yeah.
So at what point? She's a woman. I can't hit her. You don't have the right to bear arms. So I'm just what? I just got to getting slapped inside the head or run.
Let me know where to go. Disorderly.
Just go. I'm going off the air, guys. I've been spit at and I've had a great time though. It actually has been fun. You cannot expect to go around these things and you know, if you're gonna cry over spilled milk, trust me. We go to places where people have high anxiety. They're in bad situations. I don't blame that woman, right? She was in probably one of the worst nights of the year for her, right? She got in,
This old thing.
you know,
Act
so.
like you ever be around motherfuckers like this
That's
again.
right. Don't be tripping over shit that you got nothing to trip over, though.
But nobody wants to have the police
just
there,
saying,
so I
you
don't
know,
blame her.
you
So
do
you
it
can't
right.
expect to chase these people and have a camera in one of the worst times of their life and get mad. But anyways, guys, I'm gonna go. We're with Disorderly Product News,
That's what
Denise
that
Lynn,
was,
Joe Cool, Chuck Bronson, and Nelly. Subscribe. Thank you, guys. Good night.
Gorillas, huh?